All right, hi, my name is Beth Hiley with BoardGameGeek here at Essen 2011, and we are sitting down with Matthias Kramer, who's brought over, and what's your name?
Susanne Kramer.
Nice to meet you. And you guys brought over Helvetia.
Helvetia, yeah.
Oh, thank you. I thought I was going to get a good one there, huh? We should just leave the names to you guys. But, you know, I'd love to just get an overview of this game, but before we get into some of the rules, how many players and about how long is this?
That's for 2 to 4 players, and the length is about 90 minutes.
Okay,
typically.
so nice medium length game.
Yes.
All right, well, let's get into some of the rules. And I gotta say, there's just like these awesome pieces here, these like mega heads, which are just fantastic. So,
that are the villagers, and they could have 3 positions because they have a sticker on it. So this is a child, and whenever a villager is born, you put him in that way. And so this is a child. As soon as they grow up, they get adult. So you can put it like this. So he is available, so he can work and produce something, for example. And if he has produced something, he's very tired, so he's falling asleep.
That's a really clever way of showing 3 different phases of one pawn.
And also we have no cubes for resources and stuff like that. So you immediately produce on demand. So just for example, I have a building here that is producing stone. So whenever I need a stone, I simply set him asleep and I have a stone.
Aha!
So in this game there are no cubes and so on for storing goods. There is no storage at all. So simply put the guys asleep and you have it and use it.
All right, well, let's rewind it for a moment. What is this game about? Like, what's the theme?
The theme is we are in a small village in Switzerland after the Napoleonic occupation, and you're starting with a small village, just 3 buildings, and try to set up your village and get into prosperity and collect points with it. So the first who reaches 20 victory points ends the game. So if you have most points at that moment, you will win the game.
All right. Well, let's talk about what a turn might look like.
Yes. Because we've forgotten something to set up. So.
That's all right. Oh, you said there was no cube.
No, this is no resources.
All right, fair enough.
So, normally we are playing with these coins, but some of your coins could be in other villages, so you can collect another 2 during the game. So the game is played by, there are 5 guys who travel from village to village, and you simply can give them money, so they are doing something for you. That means you look for one person that you like, and you can always choose one of the 5. It doesn't matter if there are already coins in there, and simply choose one of them and give them coins, and you can immediately perform that many actions as you spend coins. So just for example, this is a priest. So if I give them 1 coin, I can do a marriage. You can marry always. You marry in the village of another player. So never in your own village. So just for example, I have a woman here, and she has nothing to do because she is in the village center. And so I like I like this building here, for example. So I'm going to marry that man. And I even get a coin for that. So that means if I pick a coin, since this is my own color, so from now on I have a coin more to spend each round. So the marriage very nice for me, because from this moment on I can also use your building.
Wow.
So we are married and we are using it both.
Is there any benefit to me in this marriage?
Yes. So, for example, in the next turn, you can spend money to the midwife.
Oh, and we produce a child.
And by spending money for the midwife, you can get a baby. But for having a baby, you need a couple. So the more couples that you have, the more babies you can make in the same turn. So for example, you have 3 couples, so you can spend 3 coins in a single move.
Oh, and 3 couples, yes.
Yeah, and make 3 childs. At the end of the round, these childs will go to school, and all childs that are currently at school will return to the villages. So that's where they grew up. So we have.
Yes, we've gone over the priest and the midwife.
Yes.
All right.
This here is the builder. The builder is good for building new buildings.
Yeah.
So, for example, I want to have cows in the future.
Still a little sore, but not like it was yesterday.
I have to spend resources that the building costs me. So, for example, I need 1 wood. I have a lumberjack here, so I simply set him asleep. I need a stone. I have a stone here and set him asleep.
And I'm guessing.
And I don't know the name for that, but I set him asleep.
Brick, maybe?
Yeah, brick. It's a brick, yeah.
I now remember.
So I get a brick, and now my cow building, how is it called?
Stables or barn.
Yeah, now my stable is complete. So if I have somebody in the middle of the village who has no job at the moment, he will simply immediately go here to the stable, and yeah, now I can make cows. Another guy here, this is a veganer. So here I can produce something and deliver it to the city.
Okay.
So just for example, here I have some hay. So simply set her asleep, and I have some hay now. And the cow needs hay, so I can set this guy asleep.
Feed the cows.
Feed the cows, and now I have a cow. So, for example, I deliver a cow, so I simply set a cube here on the cow. Since I am the very first person that ever produced a cow in this game, I will get this one and put a token here. This is a victory point. And the token is also a victory point.
Okay.
So everybody can make each good only once. So in a later stage, you can also, you're right, you can also produce the cows and the others as well. But I can't deliver 2 cows. So the most important thing of the game is that I produce a lot of different goods. So it won't help me to always produce the same one.
So you need a variety.
Yes, the variety. And so at later stages there will come new buildings, so I can convert a cow into a fantastic steak, or gain some butter, or make bread out of grain and all that stuff.
It's another game that's making me hungry.
It's a Swiss game, but we didn't do any chocolate in it.
I was just going to say that. We do have beer, though, so that's something.
We have beer, yeah. And the most important, cheese.
Cheese.
I like cheese.
Who doesn't like cheese, really?
Yeah, yeah.
So what's our last?
We have just one left, yes. This is a night watchman. And if you give him coins, you can wake up your village. That means, just for example, we have another couple here and both are sleeping. So you can wake up 1/4 of the village. So you just think of dividing the village. You have 4 quarters, and this building belongs to 2 quarters, and this building there in the future as well. So if you wake up a quarter, so for example we wake up this one, you wake up everybody. So also pieces from other players.
So it's like he's standing on this corner yelling to that whole corner of town. Wake up!
Exactly. So, in one round, this goes on, and we both spend coins and so on.
Am I spending all of my coins at once? And
may.
then you go?
You may.
Okay, so.
But you just may spend one or more.
And then you would do
Yeah.
some amount, and then the next player. Okay, so we take turns placing coins until
yes,
we're
yes.
out.
And it goes round and round until only one person has coins left. So, for example, that's me.
Okay.
So I lose that coin because I have no more action, but I get a starting player for that.
Ah.
And then
The starting Swiss.
the starting Swiss, yeah. And then we count. So we check for each person who has the majority there. Because if you have the majority, so just for example, I have the majority for the builder, I will get this one. This will bring me one victory point, and in the next turn I have an extra action. So I can spend one move for the builder without spending a coin.
So you just put this back and get a building action?
No. If I use it, I just put it on the back side, and if there is a tie, this tile stays where it was. So even though I was part of the tie, I will keep it. So that could be very tricky.
And if from one round to the next round, if you lose the majority, would this then travel to a new player?
Exactly. And I will lose that victory point as well. Because when we are counting victory points at the end of the round, we always start with 0.
Oh.
So you will keep that victory point, you will keep that victory point, but you might lose this one.
Interesting.
And that one as well, because it's also a victory point.
Oh, also good to know.
And then we spread this, and as said before, the children are coming from school, and the little children are going to school.
And
then,
the grown-up children come back to your center, right?
Yes, they come back to the center. And just for example, if I have another empty building, they immediately move in and start to work.
I'm guessing these buildings come out in a particular order?
Yes, they're a little bit pre-ordered, but they're just 2 numbers, so these are more advanced buildings.
Right, so they'll come out later in the game. Now I'm guessing maybe we have some bonus tiles along the bottom there?
There are bonus tiles, so there's a bonus if you're the first who surrounds the village center, and with each building there's someone living in there. So you get a huge bonus of 4 points, because 4 points is a lot in this game. And the second gets 2 points. And then there are different colors here. So if you complete producing each thing for one color, you get also extra bonus.
Oh, like so if you finish a track, basically.
Yeah, if you finish a track, but these big tracks are very, very difficult.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see that large track.
Yes.
Is also worth 4 points.
And you have a lot of chains in it, so you also need these 2 to produce this one, for example. Yeah.
And you get this tile as soon as you accomplish.
The first one, yeah. The first one who gets it.
And so
the extra tile.
these can never be taken away from you, like the majority powers can.
These are the only ones who are taken away and wandering around. Yeah.
Well, I gotta say, certainly I can tell that it's would move at a pretty brisk pace, because it's not going to take people very long to place a coin and do one of those actions, so you would not have a lot of downtime.
It has no downtime yet, it's very fast, because I place an action and I immediately do the action, and that's it. And the next player is...
When do you refill these building piles here?
At the end of the round, we just simply get 5 new buildings. So, because there's not 5 buildings built each round, so this will grow slowly, and you have more tiles to choose.
More options,
yeah, more options, yeah.
Now, you guys are selling this right now at the fair, yes?
Yes, we're selling it in the fair all around, but it's getting it's nearly sold out as far as I know.
Well, it's Sunday. Most people are sold out at this point.
Yeah.
Do you know how much they've been selling it for?
I think it's around 30, but I'm not quite sure. I
Okay.
didn't check it.
Well, and harder to tell if multiple people are selling it too. And again, you might not know, but it is a Cosmos game who does
Yes.
bring things over to the U.S. Do you know if there's a plan to release this in the United States?
I don't know yet. I think they're currently checking that out, but
Okay.
I'm not quite sure. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll try and find that out so we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
put some release information up there.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much
Yeah,
for
thank you
stopping
too.
by. It looks fantastic. Thank you. And good luck with the very end of the show.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're
Thank you very
welcome.
much.